Good evening to all of you. I think I'm clearly audible and visible to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Uh, Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening to all of you. Welcome you all to FST and Exploration Foundation. So, this is a very important demo class, and we are going to launch our diploma program in that is a PG diploma in sports nutrition. So, let's start. And I am presenting us very small PPT about what is diploma in sports nutrition, what we will cover, and along with that, which benefits you will get after doing this diploma. And not only that, what is the difference? That is the basic thing today I will take. That is, what is the basic difference between the regular diet and the diet for the athletics? So that will be our preliminary discussion topic for today. And along with that, I will able to share what are the benefits you will get by doing this diploma. So let's start our today's session. And again, a very warm welcome to those who have joined our FSTN. You believe in us, so we will not let you down. Just give me a second to share my screen. So, a very warm welcome to all of you. Welcome you all to FST and Exploration Foundation. So, those who don't know about us, for them, I just want to give a very brief intro about our FSTN. FSTN Exploration Foundation is an ISO certified organization. Along with that, we are MSME approved and Niti Dorpan certified organization. And the major thing I just want to share with you all that we have done the academic collaboration with the Skill India. So this is a government of India authorized organization, and whatever the certificates you will get in this diploma, that will be the Skill India certification. So today I am going to take on this first diploma session, that is the PG diploma in sports nutrition under the Skill India mission, which is presented by FSTN Exploration Foundation along with FSTN Academy. And this is a 6-month diploma course, and there you will get the live and recorded classes, and it's internationally valid. I'm coming to the next points on the next slides. And you are also going to have a mark sheet after your diploma. In the 6 months you will get to have an you have to appear an exam, and you will also get a placement assistance. And another thing I just want to share with you all, you can do this diploma from anywhere in the world because it's fully online. So in this PG diploma on sports nutrition, what are the benefits you are going to have? First of all, you are going to have the this PG diploma under Indian government approved, because this PG diploma on sports nutrition is under Skill India mission. Along with that, you will get a ID card of certified sports nutritionist, and this ID card will be internationally valid. So it's not only whatever we are talking, it's not a mouth talk, it's a perfectly we are promising you that it's a government approved, Indian government approved Skill India mission undertaken diploma course in sports nutrition, and you are going to have an internationally valid ID card as a certified sports nutritionist. So wherever you go and you want to become a sport, you want to join as a sports nutritionist, so there you will get this assistance and you will get a lot of benefits, and an extra thing will be added to your CV, and the extra what I will say, it's a extra marking that you will add in your CV, and you will be getting a lot of benefits from them. And not only that, you will get a sports nutrition ebook. So for your study mat, you will get this. You will get the hard copy certificates wherever it is. You will get the hard copy certificates by the Indian Post after you complete your diploma. Evening classes, live classes will be there will be no recorded, like I am like not giving you any recorded class session. It's not being like uploaded in the YouTube. All it will be done after the live session class. You will have your live classes majorly in the evening, because all we getting our students for this diploma, that is those are our professionals, or for only for them only, that we are arranging the live classes in the evening session. So you don't have to hamper your work schedule for this. Along with that, you will get the recorded session of every class. For any type of emergency or any type of work life imbalances, you may not able to join the class live classes. Then after the class will be over, within just 24 hours, you will get the recorded session. The link will be given in your group, so you will get to have a recorded session. And along with that, you will get, after completing this diploma, you will get the another important thing, that is the placement assistance. Majorly, you have a question when you are doing any type of diploma. So majorly this question is there, that may I get any type of placement? Yes, you will, because we have collaboration with various gym, various fitness center, and the various sports academies. So you will get to have online and offline work facilities, not only in West Bengal but all over the world from where you are doing this course. After this, you will get the placements assistance according to your choice of preference. So yes, the answer is yes. Yes, you will get the placement assistance here. Now, the faculties for this course, so we have majorly the speakers from the national as well as from the international background. Nationally, you have the class from the T Wangaya sir, who is a dietitian and karate coach and ACE certified personal trainer, founder and secretary of Young's Martial Arts and Fitness Academy, which is situated in Malleshwaram, Bengaluru, India. Along with that, you will have my classes also. This is Ms. Ishani Ganguly, academic coordinator and the head faculty of FSTN, MSc in Food and Nutrition, certified diabetes educator, certified renal nutritionist, and NET qualified. Former assistant professor of Swami Vivekananda University, Barakpur. Now, along with this, you have an international speakers for international course coordinator for this course, Dr. Zombo Toknoize, who is the chairperson and in Department of Food Science and Nutrition, Midland State University, Zimbabwe. And along with that, we have Dr. Regina Afrin, ma'am, postdoctorate fellow in Marshall University School of Pharmacy, which is in USA, as a faculty for this course. So along with that, you have some special classes from the various sports personalities also. So today I am going to say something about the regular diet versus athletic diet. Why we the dietitians majorly doing the clinical aspect courses, or we have just doing our bachelor's and master's in the normal clinical nutrition and dietetics, or food and nutrition, or the applied nutrition, but there we have learned to give the nutrition in a balanced way, to give the nutrition for a in a regular prospect, to give the nutrition for any of the disease specification. But athletic diet is not about that. Athletic diet is completely different. So I am going to give a very quick approach on this. We know that this is a food pyramid we know as is considered for a normal person. Cereal, breads, which will be the major one. Along with that, fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, egg, sugar, and oil as a topping part. So this food pyramid is being followed for a normal diet, and majorly in various diseases, this is modified accordingly. The healthy eating food pyramid is what the food you pick will be. The major dietary source will be grains. Then there will be fruits and vegetables. We include moderate amount of meat, fish, egg. And for the vegan diet, the alternative protein sources will be included. And the topping will be the salt and sugar, which we use sparingly. So This is a healthy eating food pyramid we follow, and all of you are the professionals, or you have learned the bachelors and masters very efficiently, so you all know about that. And we know what is the appropriate food, what is the standard diet, what is the balanced diet. So eat the right food. You says different of the nutritional value is there, all the nutrients from a single food you are not able to obtain. So that's why we are saying that we have to include all the macronutrient and micronutrient in our diet. Carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals, roughage, and water all should be included in the diet in a proper ratio and in a balanced way, so that your nutrition will hike in a proper way. So eat the right food with the right amount. Along with that, the main important thing is portion control. What we give as a dietitian in our patient counseling, that is the portion size. I think it's not our point of view for today's class, but in a diabetes also we say that yes, we can give them rice, yes, we can give them sweet, yes, we can give them banana or mango, but in a proper amount. So proportion is mandatory. As a dietitian, we cannot say anything is restricted. Anything is you cannot take. You can restrict it, but you can take it in a proper proportion, in a proper amount. So that's the one. And I think it's very important picture, and from a very basic level, this balanced diet healthy eating plate, we are all aware of that, to have the healthy protein, whole grains, fruits, vegetable, along with a healthy oil and water or beverages to be included in the diet. We all know this, and we have done a lot of courses, bachelor's, masters on this. But what about the athletic food pyramid? The athletic food pyramid is not about the made of grains, made of the proteins, made of fruits and vegetables, and the topping you are using sparing amount, only sparingly we are using fats and oils. No, it's not like that. The athletic food pyramid is something different. The five tier is also here, just like the same food pyramid we follow for our clinical aspect. But here in the athletic aspect, the food pyramids, this tier described in a different way. What is that? Tier 1 is about high quality whole food. We in an athletic diet try to avoid any type of processed food. So high quality whole food will be the tier 1. Whereas in tier 2 contain all the micronutrient, because we are getting the macronutrient from the high quality whole food. But vitamins, minerals play a very important role and a very crucial role in our sports diet. Tier 3 is not about the dietary nutrient, it's about the nutrient timing. Post event meal, during the event meal, pre event meal. That is very important. What you take before, pre event, what you take during the meal, and what you take after, that is post event meal. Next, there is another important thing, that is tier 4, that is about the sports fuel. Sports fuel will give you the energy, give you the hydration during the exercise regimen. And last but not the least, what we use here sparingly as a topping, that is the tier 5, what we call as supplements. So this is athletic food pyramid, and I think from my previous slide you are able to recognize it, how it is different in a clinical prospect and in an athletic prospect. So we are going to learn all of this in these coming classes. So in this high quality foods, no top ending fuel technique is effective without a solid base. If I only give a supplement when you are going to the gym, so what the gym trainers are giving without knowing the basic knowledge, they are giving you some supplement powder, they are giving you some fuel. But if you don't have a good base, your topping will go to when, right? So this topping will go to when? Why? You need a proper base, and this base is made of the whole food, high quality energy containing whole food to be included. It can be grains, it can be protein, it can be cereals, but a high quality whole foods are necessary to make a proper base on this. Now if we come to micronutrient, vitamins, minerals, probiotic, prebiotic, phytonutrient, dietary fiber, all are required in a functional way. so that it gives a colorful variant in the diet. Along with that, it maintain our gut health, maintain our electrolyte balance, bone health should be maintained, and the metabolic processes remain all right, so that our performance, the performance for the athletes, will be higher up. Because my when I am going to be a sports nutritionist, sports dietitian, first and foremost thing is to give an emphasis on the improvement of the performance along with a healthy well-being. So you have to include a lots of fruits, veggies, etc. in the diet. About the nutrient timing, what I said, for the high performing athletes, those who are looking to improve the performance, you have to know when to eat, not always to give an importance to what to eat, but also a very major importance is when to eat. That's very, very important. When to eat, before event, during event, post event. All these foods are different. In a clinical prospect, we don't have to think of all this. We only have to think about early morning, mid morning, and lunch, dinner. But here we have to think about which kind of sports you are going. Is it football, is it cricket, is it tennis, or is it any other sports? So what type of, is it an indoor game, is it an outdoor game? Which thing we will focus? Are you preparing for the Olympic? Are you preparing for a normal sports performance in your locality? So which is the tenacity of the sports, that is also we have to know. And how to replenish after the training, how to replenish the fuel source, how to hydrate your body, how to make a proper fueling and hydration. These two are very important term in a sports nutrition, that hydration and fueling. These two, if you are able to maintain in a proper way, then your performance will be upgraded. So that's why nutrient timing before the meal, during the event, and post event, what will be given to an athlete according to the sports type, which will improve the metabolism, maintain gut health, upgrade the performance, and the muscle store will be built up again, so that the performer will be ready for the next day to give a outstanding performance. Now coming the sports fuel, it's a very important part to the athletic performance. Many athletes fail to limit this in the top of pyramid. What people think, that if I take some sports fuel and supplement, I will be all right. No, you have to maintain tier 1 2 3, then only you can go to tier 4. Otherwise you cannot just skip tier 1 to 3 and go to the 4 directly. So sports fuel is very important for our athletic performance, because many athletes fail to limit this. Sports food, bar, gel, drink, chewing gum, various things are there. These are easily digested and provide the energy in a minute. We are using it during the training. When the performance is for 90 minutes, you have to maintain a sports. So for this maintaining a sports performance for this whole 90 minutes, we need this sports fuel. I think when you are watching the IPL, today is also there. So when you are watching the IPL, or when you are watching the football game, or when you are watching a tennis game, any badminton game, then also you are able to see that this type of brand advertisement are going on, where the sports fuel is being carried out. So this sports fuel is very important during the event, which will fuel up your body, give you calorie along with hydration. So that should be known in a proper way, that which to include, how to include, and along with that, how this energy will be utilized during your sports performance. And not only that, how many we can give, what will be the amount. You cannot give abundant amount. It should be done in a proper regimen with a proper dosage. And last but not the least, supplements. I think those who are going to the gym, you all know about this supplement powder, BCA supplement, branch chain amino acid, casein supplement, creatine supplement, whey powder supplement. These are needed for those who are very professional about their gym, who are very professional about their fitness. This is not recommended to everyone. But if you go to a gym, just you join the gym, after 2 days, the gym, that the gym, no, those are not dietitian. Gym trainer will say, buy this supplement. And if you take those supplement in high amount, you can go to become a dialysis patient. So supplement is not for everyone. And if you not maintain the best tier 1 to 3, then supplement will go to when. So it's very, very important. The top of the pyramid is for the supplement. It's not necessary. It's only you can use sparingly. Just like we sprinkle the salt, just like here, we sprinkle the supplement over this athletic diet. Four layers are there. If these four layers are not there, then this fifth sparing one will be go to when. So if I do not prepare a dish, so on which I sprinkle the salt, just like that, if I do not prepare the athletic body, how I can sprinkle these supplements? This supplement only for faster recovery, only for nerve reactions, only for boosting your immune system. So you are not a Virat Kohli, you are not a Mary Kom. So why you need supplement when you are going to a gym only for maintaining your body? But yes, if you are going for your athletic performance, then you need supplement. So as a sports nutritionist, in this diploma session, you are going to advise that how this supplement you can be give, how can you give the supplement to who properly require supplement and who don't, which I can prescribe the supplement, which I don't prescribe the supplement. So you have to know which to give, which not to give, and whom to give, whom not to give. So this is only a bonus, it's not a base. So you have to keep this in mind. So this is the nutritional priorities for the performance, where you have to keep in his mind with the proper energy intake should be, this pyramid is made of 50% of the energy intake, 30% of the macronutrient, along with the nutrient timing, and last but not the least, food composition, supplementation, and many more. Okay, so the athlete's diet should be similar to that recommended for the general public, majorly 45 to 60%, 5% according to your sports activity. What sports you are included, what type of activity you are doing, for how many time you are doing, how the performance regimen, how the exercise schedule you are doing. So depending on that, protein is also 15 to 25% and fat is 20 to 35%. So athletes who exercise strenuously for more than 60 to 90 minutes every day need to increase the amount according to their preference. So try to avoid the junk foods, not only biscuits, cake, pastry, chips, but also about the supplements and all to be given in a proper regimen. So these are the basic dietary requirement. Provide enough energy, include a wide variety of food, maintain the base properly, give the fluid to maximize the hydration, and promote the short-term and long-term health benefit for the athletes. It's very, very important to give the short-term for the next day session and for the long-term to maintain the healthy well-being of an athlete. So that's like the amount of training you do, the type of sports you play, the amount of time you do. What I said, that which training you are doing, what type of sports you are playing, and how many time you are spending the time for the training. This will embark you that how many calories you need. So in the eighth, there is a very little difference at all the best diet recommended for average healthy person and the athlete, but alteration is very important. This is only for those who are going to gym, only for maintaining the body, only for the locality sports. No, today I am saying that you, when you are going to be a certified sports nutritionist, you want to involved in various sports authorities, majorly in SAI and other sports authorities are there we are going to have a good knowledge about the sports nutrition. So for registration, please, the given number is there, please do call in this number and register yourself for this diploma, PG diploma in certified sports nutrition. And along with that, congratulations to those who have taken admission, because there are many people also here who have taken the admission already in this PG diploma session. So congratulations, in the coming 6 months you are going to be a certified sports nutritionist with the internationally valid ID card, and along with that a proper certificate under Government of India recognition. So you are going to be a certified sports nutritionist in a very in a coming way. And along with that, the another thing I just want to say that if you want to take the admission, please do enroll yourself. There is very limited seat, and the after this class, those who have taken the admission, that will be all right, and there will be the seat limitation only. Some seats are available till now, so those who want to get off in these total diploma year. So this you will be properly done. Yeah. So if you have any questions, the some off will be there. So please contact in the given number for these details and registration. Yes, if you have any question or any queries. Jayachandran have asked, do we discuss the syllabus now? Do we discuss the syllabus now? We will give the syllabus in the group in a proper, we cannot share here in a way, but we will give the syllabus in the group with a proper FSTN Academy format. We will give it. Please call the given number for this fee structure. Any question related to this course? Any question related to this course? Any question related to this course? Or anything if you want to ask about the syllabus also, you can ask me. About the syllabus that this will cover or not. Yeah, whatever you are asking that about the fees, I am already giving the number in your WhatsApp group. So please do ask about this. Already I am given the number, contact number, and with the all details I have given. So if you want to ask, please do WhatsApp in the given number, and you can call also in the given number.
I'm actually sorry for the interruption.
Yeah, please.
Madam, actually, we have all kind of sports, like you said, indoor and outdoor sports. And in outdoor sports, we need lots of energy requirements for long-term sports and short-term sports are there, which
Yes,
needs more of muscle energy and so other things.
exactly.
And other thing is like the brain-oriented games like chess and carom are there. So do
Yes,
we cover all these things, all these
yes.
segments,
What
or
I
only for physical requirements?
Yes, what I said, that indoor games and outdoor games, I think I have mentioned that point when in my discussion, that indoor games and outdoor games, what you talk about the carom and all, these are indoor games, chess, caroms, and etc. And outdoor games are what we talk about: football, cricket, tennis, badminton, etc. So yes, both will be covered. Indoor games require a different energy. Outdoor games, because then our omega 3 fatty acid requirement, EPA, DHA requirement will be high for our cognitive development, for the cognitive improvement, whereas outdoor game require more the muscle training. So of course this will be a complete different one. And another thing you have said, that is a short time sports and long time sports. So the sports which require less than 90 minutes are majorly known as short time, and those who require more than 90 minutes, they are long time. So of course the difference is completely there according to what type of nutrition we have to give in these sessions. So every different about cricket, about football, volleyball, tennis, table tennis, badminton, every different prospect, the energy calculation will be given in these courses. Any other queries, please? Okay. Any other questions from anyone? Yes.
Madam,
Yeah, please.
as per you said, that is a diet for a sports person, na, ma'am. So there is a before, after, that's na, ma'am.
Pre-event,
So may I
during
know brief
event,
regarding
post-event.
one? May I
Huh.
know brief regarding that, ma'am? May I know, will you tell regarding brief regarding the diet pattern?
Regarding the diet pattern, that is about the pre-event, during event, and post-event. Pre-event majorly require a high amount of energy, whereas post-event we have to replenish the, as all the glycogen store will be used up. So in the post-event we have to replenish the store, and along with that we have to replenish the store, and along with that we have to, another thing, that we have to hydrate the body. Hydration is also very required. And during the event we have to give easy to digest energy, easy to use up energy, easy to hydrate body. So that, why the another thing, in that query I just want to say that not giving the normal water, we are giving the cool water to the body of the, we are giving the cool water to the, if you see the IPL and other things also, that cool water is being given for the chilled water for the sports personnel. This is also another scientific reason is also there, to maintain the body temperature. So everything will be discussed. Completely different
During
are there.
okay,
Yes.
madam, during classes, will you do practical session also, or what time?
Majorly, we will have the practical session. You can see the faculties also. Theoretical prospect will be given by me because theoretical prospect is very important, and the practical prospect will be taken by sir, who is the another national speaker is there. He is the coach and the dietitian along with the ACA certified fitness expert. So he will give the details about this, about how to do this in a proper way, how the sports personnel are doing, and also we will arrange some special classes by the sports personalities so that they can take your class and give the details about how the nutrition helps to maintain their sports performance. This practical point
Means
of
I mean, okay, okay, ma'am, okay, ma'am. Means
yeah.
I mean, will you give some exercise for us also, or what, ma'am? Means some
Aerobic
workout.
anaerobic exercising part will be taken, yes, it will be taken, but in a just in a online mode, how whatever we are able to do, we will do that extent. We will do that. Exercise part will be a very important part in the sports nutrition, about aerobic, anaerobic, resistant exercise. All this part will be completely different. This will also be taken then in that case.
Because if you did exercise only, then only you'll get confidence or idea.
Yes,
Oh,
of
we can do
course.
like this.
This will be in a proper video way. It will be given. It will be shown in the live classes,
Okay.
recorded video. Yes. To do the protein
Okay.
carbohydrate. Yes,
Means,
that will.
madam, as per okay,
Yes, yes, please.
madam, as per whenever you are referring, na means NIN, that is calorie nutrient book you are referring, na madam, for reference while telling calories or what.
Calories
While
and all.
calculating with with reference you are telling, na ma'am. Will you,
Referencing I will
what?
give, along with that how to calculate, how to make the diets, everything I will say that. And the Priyanka has also asked the same question. Carbohydrate, protein, fat calculations are completely different. It takes more than 2 to 3 hour classes to make a proper calculation, and how to modify it for football and cricket or chess, or either it become a table tennis. So the modification is required, but the basic calculation how you have to do and how to modify it according to the sports personal is according to the sports and according to the individualized way, it can be said at the it will be detailed discussed in the classes.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome. Priyanka, I think I have also answered your queries, because calculation cannot be given in a very broad way now, just in these demo classes. But yes, for different sports, the calculation is different. What Mr. Jayachandran has asked first, that there are different type of calculations. For the chase, the calculation and the calorie, energy, protein, etc. different, and for cricket, it's completely different. So you have to do that in a proper way, and how to do that, you will get a study mat in an ebook format accordingly, that so that not you have to listen always to my YouTube videos, but also you can see the calculation in a very proper way in the ebook format, so you can have a handy when you calculate. Any other question?
Madam, one more questions,
Yes.
please. Miss, when you are planning to start this program?
We are going to start this program from the month of May. So if you want to register within us, so please kindly take the admission as soon as possible, because we are going to
No,
start
no.
this from May to October session.
Because, ma'am, we register another program in your institute only. It is a
Okay.
pediatrician. Led. So,
Which
collaterally, we
one?
can register for this. It is a pediatric food is the name.
Yes, the classes will not come in a polite form. So you don't have to worry about that.
Mm.
Completely different class prospect will be there, and we managing this thing. So you don't have to worry about that the class will collide and you will not able to attend any one of them. No. You will attend everyone. If you have registered, we have more than 15 courses running on, and we are taking those classes, and no classes will collide with another one. So you don't have to worry about. We will take this in a proper care.
Okay, means we are anyway we are a employed we are a employed person, and after 6 we are a free, means
It
after
will
5
be
we
the
are
classes
free, ma'am.
majorly will be taken from 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11 in this prospect.
Okay, then fine, ma'am.
Because all those
Thank you so
faculties
much.
are taking, they are also employed in anywhere. I am also employed. So whatever we have to take that after 7 to 7:30 p.m., not before that.
Okay, then fine, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, Shinjini, if you want to say something, please.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask that how frequently our class will be there? I
Okay,
mean,
that
weekly.
majorly the weekly classes will be there. Weekly
Okay, okay,
classes will be there. So you can say about the weekly one classes will be there.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay, ma'am.
accordingly
Thank you.
that we will plan.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Madam, weekly one class we will finish all the syllabus.
No, no, every week classes will be there, and along with that some special classes are different in that.
Oh, acha. Okay,
Special
fine.
classes are different. Whatever in the theoretical prospect of classes, that will be in a weekly classes, but whatever I talk about the special classes or any type of classes which will be taken from the Zimbabwe, the international speaker, that classes will be different.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Any other questions, please?
Ma'am, I have another question that that this Zimbabwe and the other classes like
USA
these
classes.
classes are from different
Time
zone. I
zone.
mean,
Yes,
different time
we know
zone.
that, but also we have done our international conference with them also. So they have appeared for us when it's around 4 a.m. in the morning. The when 4 a.m. in the morning in USA, Regina ma'am has given the speech. So there is something in collaboration with the FSTN in that way, so that they are easy to agree that according to our Indian time they will take the class.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I have already got admission. That's why I am
Yes,
asking
yes, no
this
issues on
one
that.
thing.
They will take the class according to our Indian time after 7 p.m.
Okay, 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 ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, so what I said that already I have given the number. So please, if you want to take the admission, don't delay. Please do take the admission as soon as possible. We will start our May to October session very soon. So there will be only 3 to 4 days. We are approaching to May. So please don't delay. Take admission. I want to meet you all in my classes. Till then, good night. Thank you so much for attending my session, and I hope I have answered all your queries. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.